This is General Synod, the Parliament of the Church of England. Here, issues are debated, questions are raised and answered, and votes are cast by people like you.
General Synod is the governing body of the Church of England.
We pass measures which have got the same effect as laws of Parliament.
I might have something to offer.
We actually make a difference to how the Church of England worships. Do something like that just once in your career.
Be part of the solution, not shouting at the problem.
General Synod is made up of laity, clergy and bishops and offers full representation across the Church. This year we are electing a new Synod, so now is the time to get involved.
Synod is not just about the housekeeping of the Church. This is the Synod of the Church of England, the Synod of the national Church, and so this is a unique opportunity for us to say to the society that we live in what we think are the Christian priorities we want to bring to the attention of this complex, diverse modern society.
There are usually 2 sessions each year, one in York and the other here in London.
We come together to look at legislation, to look at liturgy, and to look at the way our church runs, but also matters of interest to the world around us and the way in which we engage with our society.
Elections for clergy and laity take place in each diocese using a system of proportional representation.
To have a full spectrum of people on it is very important. Young, old, middling, different interests and expectations, different experiences, or lack of experience too, different abilities and disabilities. I think it brings a real richness to any group or church, and particularly General Synod, where you're discussing so many broad issues. To have broad spectrum of people is very important.
Within the Synod chamber, items on the agenda are presented. Then everyone has a chance to debate and vote upon them.
I've introduced 3 private members' motions, which are a means of getting the debate going, and they've all been successful, and in each case we've managed to make a difference.
Alongside the main agenda are worship, fringe meetings reflecting a vast range of interests, and plenty of time to talk and make new friends.
The best thing about being on Synod for me has been being on revision committees, boards. It feels like there you actually make a difference to how the Church of England runs. I've been on the Liturgical Commission for a few years now and have been involved in the ordinal, in the new children's Eucharistic prayers. Hearing one of your own prayers used in a church service is the best feeling.
All members of the houses of laity and clergy are potentially newsmakers.
It is the place where some of the huge but very slow-moving issues of the day actually reach a point of decision. And reporting religion is quite difficult when you have things that very rarely produce a peg for a programme. But if it's going to happen at all, it's probably going to happen here at the Synod.
Their every move is watched by the national and church press, as well as a public gallery.
For journalists, it's great to know what's going on at General Synod, and one of the great things about Synod is that it doesn't mind washing its dirty linen in public.
General Synod is a community at the heart of the Church of England. The people who are elected have a vital role to play in its future.
I've spoken a couple of times at Synod about liturgy and fresh expressions. We have quite a lot of high-profile people in Synod who speak a lot, but there are also a lot of people who don't speak very often but are there praying and voting, and I think that's really important.
Synod can only be as good as the people who are part of it.
We want people whom I call all-weather Christian, people who are all-rounders really, that can actually play the different jobs, because there are people who sit on committees, on different boards, on different councils. So what do we want? Are people going to have a very big heart, who are going to come here and bring friendship, bring love, bring vitality, and we want all ages.
Could you bring your passion for the gospel, your life experience, your enthusiasm to General Synod?
People say to me, I'm not interested in the General Synod. This doesn't have any relevance on my life at all as a Christian or as an Anglican. I'd want to challenge that and say, are you interested in how the church spends its money? Are you interested in how we train our clergy? Are you interested in the mission and the ministry of the Church of England? Do you think the church should have a view on key social issues? I'd be surprised if any Christian didn't give me the answer of yes to those questions. Well, this is the place it happens.
By committing to 10 days a year over a 5-year term, you could really make a difference to the church.
Any healthy and mature church is a church where everyone feels they have a voice. Synod needs your voice because we need all the voices together to discover the truth that God wants us to know for our generation, for our society, for our own sanctification, our own hope and our own health.